All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Golden State Warriors video for you. Steph Curry simply is not human. I mean, this man literally was made in a lab. There is no way somebody is as good at shooting the basketball than Steph Curry. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. But the Golden State Warriors get to 26-6 tonight is unbelievable. The Golden State Warriors are 26-6. If I were to tell you, first off, Warriors fans understand this, but if I were to tell your everyday NBA casual, hey, last year, 1 year ago, exactly 365 days ago, when the Golden State Warriors had no Steph Curry, they had no Klay Thompson, and they were struggling. If I asked you, hey, Golden State will be 26-6 in 365 days from now, they probably would have called you crazy. So tonight was an important win for this team. Now you're playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who are 19-13 heading into this game, and Memphis, despite who they have every night, despite who they don't have every night, they're finding ways to win. They literally lost like one basketball game with Ja Morant out for COVID and injury. So Memphis is a really good basketball team, and they're just finding ways to win every single night. Golden State, on the other hand, they were without Jordan Poole. They were without Andrew Wiggins. They're obviously still without Klay Thompson. They're still without James Wiseman. But you're missing Andre Iguodala as well. Like, you're missing like at least 5 players tonight. And so Golden State coming into tonight's game, I was a little bit worried because I'm like, yeah, Golden State's at home, but at the same time, Memphis is red hot right now, or maybe not as red hot, not scorching hot. They're pretty hot right now. And I was thinking, you know, Memphis actually plays Golden State pretty well. From what I've seen, they play them pretty well. Steph Curry happened tonight. 46 points. I mean, I got to read these stats off for you guys. 13 of 22 from the field, 8 of 12, 8 of 14 from downtown, 12 of 12 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, plus 15, plus minus 46 points. I mean, this is his 5th 40-point game of the season, which obviously leads the NBA. No one else is doing that. Steph Curry, it doesn't matter who's out on the court every single night. He's still going to get his bag. He's going to get his bag, and that's what you know. But one player can't beat a team single-handedly, no matter what you say. Unless you're scoring 100 points like Mr. Wilt Chamberlain or scoring 81 points like Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant. Anything under like at least 50, and even 50 might be pushing it, there's always a chance. There is always a chance. You play basketball for 48 minutes every single night, right? So there's plenty of time, right? There's just plenty of time. Like 40 points, as good as 40 points is, as good as 46 points is, it's not going to be enough single-handedly. So what happened tonight? Gary Payton is exactly what happened tonight. This man, first off, he had a huge three-pointer there at the end of the game to pretty much seal the deal and clinch the victory for the Golden State Warriors. But he had just an all-around really good night. And Gary Payton, when you think about him, you think immediately like high hustle, high energy, high efficiency, very solid defense. Like, you're just thinking a great team player, a good culture piece, just a great guy to have on your team. You're not really expecting too much on a consistent basis from Gary Payton, but he will have nights where statistically he stands out. But for the most part, Gary Payton is a very solid basketball player, a very efficient basketball player. So even if he's not showing up on a stat sheet every single night, like, you know his worth. So tonight was a little bit different. You don't, like I said, you don't have Jordan Poole tonight. And Jordan Poole, since you also don't have Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole has really stepped up. And they threw him in the G League last season. He came back with Steph Curry, and he was absolutely going off. So, you know, Jordan Poole is a huge piece to this basketball team now, especially considering just the season he's having right now, scoring the basketball. So somebody has to step up. Somebody has to step up. There's no Andrew Wiggins as well. So who was it going to step up? Gary Payton tonight, 9 of 16 from the field, 4 of 7 from downtown, which is kind of unheard of. 0 of 2 from the free throw line, kind of coincidentally, but 22 points. So Gary Payton II, I think, the main reason the Warriors won this basketball game tonight was Steph Curry, but without Gary Payton putting up what he did tonight, the way he played, the Golden State Warriors don't win this game. They simply do not win this game. So it's really almost shocking and mind-boggling how deep this Golden State Warriors basketball team is, because like I said, you're without you're without two starters right now, but even if you forget about those guys, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, who by the way Andrew Wiggins' career has been revitalized in Golden State. Steve Kerr has literally, turned him into a lethal two-way guy. You're still without Klay Thompson, you're still without James Wiseman, and also you missed Andre Iguodala, who, he's not going to fill up the stat sheet pretty much ever, but he's going to do the things he's got to do in order to help your team win. So I look at games like this, and, Kevon Looney stepped up. Otto Porter Jr. had 8 points. Draymond Green had 8 points. It was a little worrisome tonight because of how short-handed you are, where it's like, all right, Otto, maybe we need a little more than 8 points from you, Otto. But when all those guys come back, those 5 players I mentioned come back, those 8 points from Otto Porter Jr., those are like the difference maker between a championship. And so Golden State, when I kind of think about this basketball team in the present moment, I'm terrified. If I was a Western Conference basketball team, I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified of Golden State. And then you look deeper into that bench. Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, James Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga, I think, might be an absolute star in the NBA. We saw it the other day where he dropped, 26 points. You saw glimpses of it. You see kind of glimpses of it with Moses Moody. He's a little bit more of a, project player. Not to say Jonathan Kuminga isn't, but once this season is over, I think you're going to see almost a jump like Jordan Poole. So for three seasons from now, if Kuminga and Moody are still on the Golden State Warriors, if they still have them, which, it's kind of up in the air right now because they are trying to win with this big three still in a semblance, I'm even more terrified of the future of the Golden State Warriors. I view James Wiseman as a career 25-10 basketball player, or prime 25-10 basketball player. Jonathan Kuminga, I see no reason why he's not going to average 20 points whenever he gets a starting opportunity on a basketball team. These guys are really special. The Golden State Warriors are really, really special. So that's it for today, guys. 26-6. They are literally rewriting history right now. And as a fan, as a bystander, just as a fan of basketball, this is so fun to watch on a night in, night out basis. Whenever the Golden State Warriors play, you need to be tuning in. It doesn't matter who they're missing. It doesn't matter who they have. Especially with Steph Curry there, this team is must-watch every single night, and I'm terrified of them. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.